Introduction. Celebrating the anniversary of American independence on a high mesa in the Rocky Mountains is quite a contrast with past years when I hosted friends each 4th of July on the rooftop of the Smithsonian's National Museum of American History. Instead of watching fireworks bursting over the National Mall and the Potomac River, this year I witnessed a stunning show of lightning over the Colorado Plateau. The stars in the western sky outnumbered the Roman candles going off in distant mountain towns. 3 wild horses strolled by, surprisingly close in the shadows. After a day visiting the rocky remains of homes abandoned by the ancestral Puebloan people 800 years ago, I reflected on the distance I have traveled in time and space to essential historic sites across the United States. This book tells the story of America through places that matter in our history. These great American places represent fundamental themes in our national narrative: the compelling story of democracy and self-government, the dramatic impact of military conflict, the powerful role of innovation and enterprise, the inspiring achievements of diverse cultural traditions, and the defining influence of the land and its resources. The connections between places, people, and events reveal a national narrative that is often surprising, sometimes tragic, and always engaging. These themes and places intersect in significant ways. The struggle to create and sustain democracy is evident from the National Mall in Washington, D.C. to Seneca Falls, New York, from Hudson, Ohio to Little Rock, Arkansas. Military conflicts at sites from Yorktown to Fort Sumter, from Little Bighorn to Pearl Harbor, have changed our history. Historic places from Slater Mill to Edison's Laboratory, from Ford River Rouge to Silicon Valley, reveal the transformative impact of innovation and enterprise. America's cultural diversity is expressed in Emma Lazarus's poem on the Statue of Liberty, extending worldwide welcome to immigrants, in Ryman Auditorium in Nashville and Preservation Hall in New Orleans, and at architectural landmarks from the Palace of the Governors to Monticello to Taliesin. America's response to the land and its resources is found from the Hoover Dam to Yellowstone National Park, and from the utopian communities of New Harmony, Indiana, to the beauty of California's Golden Gate. There are sites, too, that remind us of heartbreaking chapters of our past, from Salem, Massachusetts, to Minidoka, Idaho. In addition to using a thematic framework to shape the selection of historic sites, I also included places to ensure a wide range of locations and time periods. The book begins with the National Mall, followed by a number of great American places in chronological order according to when each site achieved its greatest significance. The list is not arranged, as someone once asked me, in order of importance. Every one of these sites is important, because they all illustrate that history is not inevitable. People make history through the choices and decisions that define their time. Americans chose to declare independence from England, write great novels about slavery and race, invent a machine that flies, and build and use the atomic bomb. My own journey through American history began with a road trip when I was 10. My parents packed my brother Keith, sister Jody, and me into our old Hudson, drove to Washington, and introduced us to the museums and monuments along the National Mall and beyond. That experience sparked my love of history. I was fortunate to attend graduate school in the 1970s at a time when the field